Spoke earlier in the broadcast about the United Nations. Another top issue facing the UN is the role of peacekeepers. World leaders met on the sidelines of the General Assembly to address their critical role in this time of multiple conflicts. CCTV's Liling reports.
It was only a month ago when Islamist terrorists attacked and captured 45 United Nations peacekeepers from Fiji who were working in Israeli-held territory on the Golan Heights. The Blue Helmets were patrolling the Israeli-Syrian ceasefire line. The escalating violence on the Syrian side prompted the UN to evacuate hundreds of its personnel. UN peacekeepers operate in the world's most dangerous hotspots, ones that grow more hostile every day.
Increasingly, missions are being deployed where there is no peace to keep and no peace agreement, where grave abuses are being committed against civilians.
In one generation, UN has grown tenfold to about 120,000 men and women deployed around the world. The nature of conflict and combatants has evolved to include sophisticated non-state actors as well as traditional armies. The instruments of peacekeeping have evolved as well.
U.S. Vice President Biden, who led the meeting, said demand for international peacekeeping is at an all-time high, with peacekeepers sent to protect civilians in South Sudan and the Central African Republic, to prevent sexual violence in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and to help with the peace process in northern Mali. Across 3 continents, the United Nations says there are currently 16 active peacekeeping operations, from Haiti to Liberia, Sudan and South Sudan, to India and Pakistan. The UN's peacekeeping force has grown to the largest size in its history, with more than 130,000 personnel deployed from more than 120 countries, working from an annual UN budget of just $7 billion, of which the U.S. pays the lion's share, followed by Japan. On Friday, Japan promised to provide more equipment and training to the peacekeeping effort.
In the actual field of peace building, there are not enough excellent and capable civilian experts. Japan would like to nurture both in quantity and quality more human resources who can work proactively in the international community.
China, which currently deploys more than 2,000 personnel under UN peacekeeping efforts, pledged to contribute helicopters, training and capacity building in Africa. It is also expanding its presence on the continent, promising this week 700 more troops in South Sudan. The cost of peacekeeping can be broken down largely into 2 parts. World powers such as the US, China and Japan paying the bill, and troop-contributing countries such as India, Pakistan and Bangladesh paying with lives lost. Liling, CCTV, New York.